MDM Honduras is an organization made up of followers of Jesus. We are passionate about doing our part to help establish God's kingdom on earth. We do it by creating opportunities through meaningful partnerships with individuals, churches, and organizations in the United States that enable us to reach out to hundreds of children, to their families, to the community every year, creating pathways of educational success, economical stability through four main programs: education, healthcare, economic development, and spiritual development. Now, let me share with you how we can clearly see God's hands at work in the lives and the families of this community. This story is about Mrs. Edna. Mrs. Edna is a generous woman who, for several months, provided shelter, a place to live for two different families, Freddy and Blanca, and Marco and Denia, who had nowhere to live. Moved by their struggles and the needs of their children, she opened the doors of their home, offering a place for them to stay with no conditions and at no cost. Even more, Mrs. Edna and her husband Jorge helped Freddy and Blanca to build an improvised shack with whatever materials they could find. A few months later, Belma Rico, one of our volunteer tutors, came across the need of this family, Blanca and Freddy. And recognizing their need, she recommended them as recipients of a new house. And with the help of another mission team from Des Moines, Iowa, their home was built in April 2024. But that is not it. While the house is being built, God is working his way to another family. Ellie, one of the team members, met Mr. Marco and Denia, his wife, and deeply moved by the living conditions of this family, she was compelled to take action and do something about it. She went back to the United States and immediately she organized a personal fundraising with the goal in mind of raising enough funds to build Marco and Denia a new home. In November of 2024, her dreams came to reality when, with the support of a team from Pennsylvania, MDM helped building Marcos and Denia a new house. Mrs. Edna was overjoyed to see both families receive such a blessing. A few weeks later, Mrs. Edna visited MDM seeking for assistance with a concrete floor for her own house. Knowing the condition of her house, Conrado and I knew that she needed more than just a floor. She needed a new house too. And in March of 2025, with the support of a mission team, MDM helped build a third house in the area, this time for Mrs. Edna herself. This humble and generous woman who had selflessly helped others without expecting anything in return, now finds herself surrounded by these blessings, fulfilled dreams, and grateful neighbors, Freddy, Blanca, Marco, and Denia. It was her generosity and kindness, her willingness to open her heart and her home to others in deepest needs that made way for God's grace and mercy, opening his hands of abundant blessings on all three families. Stories like this one is why we do what we do.